All right, now it's time for our bananas video of the day, and let's just say this one is a real doozy.
Let's talk about dating preferences. This video was so good, you must watch it, and I want to branch off and talk about how it relates to fat phobia and dating. A lot of times when people are asked, why don't you date fat people, trans people, people of color, whatever, they will say, it's just a preference. I'm just not attracted to them. I can't make myself be attracted to someone I'm just not attracted to. The implication here being that preferences are innate, unchanging, and completely independent of any outside factors or societal norms. And therefore, that they are inherently unproblematic. Like, it's not fat phobia, it's just who I am. I can't help it. But I think it's actually a lot more complicated than that. Our desires are not immune to social conditioning. Although, of course, you can't change your sexual orientation, when we see a certain type of body glorified, praised, and labeled as desirable in media, from the time that we can even process those messages, it's not gonna not have an impact on us. And the fact is, at least anecdotally, lots of fat people report being desired by many people. But the piece that isn't there is the social acceptance. And again, that's also true for other marginalized identities. Maybe you are sexually attracted to fat people, but you can't see yourself in a romantic relationship with one because you've never seen that replicated in media. Or maybe you love a fat person, but you're too afraid of what your friends and family would say if you introduced them. Or you're too afraid of what it would say about you to be with someone who is lower on the desirability totem pole.
Wait a second. So she says that you can't change your sexual orientation. You can't change who you're attracted to. But she also says if you're not attracted to morbidly obese people, then you are the problem. Society has created you and your attraction, and you should change your attraction. These people are too much. Absolutely too much. You can't make yourself attracted to people that you're not attracted to. The logical conclusion of what she's saying, because remember, she's not just talking about morbidly obese people here. She actually included trans people and people of color. So let's just focus on the trans people for just a second. The logical conclusion of what this crazy woman is saying is that if you, say you're a man, if you are not attracted to another biological man who is simply identifies and dresses like a woman, then that is a problematic lack of attraction by you, created by society. You're perhaps transphobic, and you really should be attracted to this person because this crazy woman says that you should be attracted to another man who says he's a woman and that it's a real woman. The logical conclusion of this is absolutely bananas, which is why it's the bananas video of the day. Also, morbid obesity is really, really unhealthy. So there is this like instinctual element of human nature that finds morbid obesity less sexually attractive than a healthy body. That's not a commentary on the dignity of people who suffer from obesity. It's not a commentary on the fact that we should show people who are obese respect. Of course not. But it is just a biological element, sort of an evolutionary element that we recognize that being morbidly obese is incredibly unhealthy. But, you know, she's not interested in the truth. She's just interested in pretending she's a victim.